Oh shit! Let's get it in. Episode 3 of the Toronto Huskies expansion draft. We are heading in to a week 1 matchup in front of the home fans here in Toronto. Easy, well, not an easy matchup, but certainly a winnable matchup. An excellent opening day against the San Francisco 49ers. And I actually don't think we're in front of the lovely Toronto fans here. I think we're in San Francisco, so that's gonna be nice. Before all this team starts freezing their ass up here in Canada, we get some nice California weather. So the San Francisco 49ers have a brand new quarterback. I think he's an 85 overall too, by the way. Deshaun Watson is it who it is? I think I made it Deshaun Watson. That's one thing I didn't show in the series that I absolutely forgot. I may have to go back and do it where I added the real rookies. I didn't do that. The initial stage when I showed you guys the draft recap and who I drafted, but I spent probably about almost an hour, probably 45 minutes making sure that all the team's first-round draft picks were real names, and I couldn't believe it. 85 overall for the 49ers. That's the highest quarterback overall I've seen. Even in my rebuilds, I've got a couple 82s, never an 85, so that was ridiculous. So we have our work cut out for us, but Mike Glennon is a beast. Mike Glennon don't give a shit. 4-5, 41 yards on this opening drive into Deshaun Jackson on one of the gimmicky plays here in Madden 17, but it works, and it's what you need to do when your fucking offense is not that great. Let's be honest, offense is not horrible. Offensive line is meh. And our quarterback is shit. But our wide receivers aren't too bad. Is it Rashad Green there up to the 1 yard line? That 1 yard line, you say. Is Mike Glennon got to just throw it in? No, little do you forget, and hopefully you don't forget, who do we select with the first pick in the history of the Toronto Huskies organization? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's a monster named Leonard Fournette. Opening drive in his first career NFL game, getting a touchdown. I'm going to tell you right now, this is only beginning. This guy here has an absolute monster appetite for the end zone. He'll be back. He'll be back. So what you're going to see here in this game is, this is what I see. They have Kaiser, Deshaun Kaiser back there. That's who they selected. Oh, yeah, we have Josh Harvey Clemens, and he absolutely just demolished Carlos Hyde. We got that 6'4", 230-pound free safety from the University of Louisville by way of the University of Georgia. Just absolutely introducing himself to not only the Toronto Huskies fan base, but to everyone in the league. Look at this. Rest in peace, Frank Gore. Oh, boom. Go low. You're not allowed to tackle anymore. You got to go low. Hopefully, his knees and the ligaments and stuff are still intact. That was a vicious hit. So now Mike Glennon's show is taking over. And Navarro Bauer makes the interception. Pretty much uncontested. Horrible throw. Fuck. I think it's going to be a long season. I'm going to tell you, we'll have some, peaks and valleys of success. And we're going to get it with this defense. This front seven is not bad. Absolute bumbling idiots there on the fucking San Francisco 49er offensive line. That was Joe Staley. Just decided not to fall on Deshaun Kaiser's fumble as we get there. I think it was Dante Fowler that forced that. Monster from the University of Florida. Glad we have him on our defensive line. I love using him. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Just sorry, Joe Staley. You're getting up there in age, bud. You're on the regression. Fuck up Deshaun Kaiser. Boom. I don't know. Recover that fumble. Might have been David Onyema, but phenomenal opening field position on the 6. This game has not been a clean game. You saw up there 2 turnovers already for the 49ers, 1 from us. Ugh. This is going to be 2 teams that are still working. But Fournette, second touchdown of the day, making it absolutely easy for him. I mean, he's probably not even breaking a motherfucking sweat at this moment. 2 touchdowns. We're going to try to replicate what Ezekiel Elliott is doing right now with the Dallas Cowboys' Leonard Fournette. That is my absolute goal. But I'm going to tell you right now, offensive line struggled. Look at that, 8 rushes, 22 yards, 2 touchdowns. The touchdowns look nice. But by the end of this game, the yards per carry, it's going to be a long season. It's going to be tough. It's going to be something we're going to have to commit to the run. It's not going to work, but we're going to control the clock. And as long as Mike Glennon, all he has going for him is he's a big arm, and we got, Robinson and Deshaun Jackson most notably for burners to convert these third and long. Look at this. Oh, great deep ball from Mike Glennon hitting Deshaun Jackson. I mean, still has the elite speed. Even though he's getting up there in age, that's exactly what I hope you guys want to see from Deshaun Jackson in this franchise mode as we're up 20-0. I'm gonna say, as I'm recording this, I just hate people saying, "Oh my God, here we go again." Much like it's Eagles Connected franchise, he's gonna start walking on teams. I'm about 3 games into this. There's gonna be some good rages. I'm only 3 games in, and let's just say that you're gonna want to stay tuned. If you think this is unrealistic, oh, here we go. Here's the start of what happens. Absolutely, just embarrassing my team. My guys just can't make a fucking tackle. Looking like bumbling idiots out there as Carlos Hyde takes it to the house, making up from his earlier fumble after he got rocked by Josh Harvey Clemens. At least he's showing no ill will from that monstrous hit as he absolutely embarrasses my defense to make it a 21-7 game. High scoring. Lots of mistakes. Lots of miscues. Oh, my God. that was on me, man. Mike Glennon is horrible throwing around. Look, he takes it back to the house because I guess my fucking wide receiver didn't want to make a tackle to save his life. Wouldn't be surprised that was Deshaun Jackson that just whiffed on that tackle. But yeah, that was on me, man. Mike, that was a good route. You know, if the guy could have hit that, look at that. Underthrow at 85. You got to throw between 53 and 36, not 236. His stolen the run is horrible. I should have known that beforehand. So they got this 21-14. So we dinked and dunked it down there to get it down close to the red zone where it's going to be. Look at that. 18 rushes, 37 yards. Offensive line is absolute shit. But 18 carries in the first half alone for Leonard Fournette. He is going to be feasting. I'll give him a little bit of a break here. Bringing back Chris Ivory. We have 2 power running backs, so we were going to commit to the power run here on offense, especially with a turnover machine like Mike Glennon back there at quarterback. We're going to need these other guys to carry a load. So it's 3rd and goal in the 2. You may be inclined to throw it, but Leonard Fournette is now back in. Let's get him his 3rd touchdown of the day and get that must be some sort of record. There we go. 3 touchdowns for Fournette. Oh, late tackle. Come on. Gerald Hodges throwing him to the ground once we already got in the red zone. I'd like to see a fucking flag on that one. But going 28-14, so things are looking good for the Toronto Huskies here. But overall, I mean, it's just the luck of the draw. I'd say we're one of the worst teams, and we're just playing another team that's horrible. Deshaun Jackson will make an incredible catch. That probably should have been picked off if the safety was a little bit more aggressive. But that just fell right into the breadbasket of Deshaun Jackson as he makes the big-time catch. He's having a monster. He must be over 100 yards. Offensive line finally did something decent. Offensive line was not good. Passing was slightly better than the run blocking, but I mean, don't let the 3 touchdowns from Leonard Fournette fool you. Look at Deshaun Jackson, 6 receptions, 176 yards. Yeah, but don't let the 3 touchdowns, I mean, just the yards per carry, we must be like at 2.5 maybe. Oof, but Fournette, up to the 1 yard. He wants that 4th touchdown. I mean, 3 touchdowns in your first game must be some sort of rookie record, so Zeke Elliott can suck it. But I think what we're trying to get his 4th touchdown. I think Chris Ivory came in. Fournette is getting a little bit gassed. And rightfully so, man. He's on pace for 35 carries this game. Chris Ivory gets it. I'm a big fan of Chris Ivory, so nice to get him some love. As that's our 4th rushing touchdown of the day. Absolutely controlling the 49ers here in the red zone on the goal line, which is pretty much it. Everywhere else on the field, they were, pushing our shit in. But opening the season with a 35-14 victory. I mean, like I said, the 49ers still a team in complete rebuild. They had a rookie quarterback, which, I mean, that's not probably that much worse than Mike Glennon. But, he struggled throwing the ball. Mike Glennon, 263 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. As I'm going to get ready to wrap this up, I just want to talk about Leonard Fournette. 109 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3.3 yards per carry, which is not amazing, especially for 33 touches. But the 3 touchdowns are their monster game. He's going to be an absolute all-star, I think, going forward. D-Jax had himself a great game. So thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of the Toronto Huskies Expansion Connected Franchise Mode. Like I said, this one here is a little bit more, I'm looking for feedback from you guys on what you guys want to see as opposed to my Eagles Connected Franchise Modes. I feel like this is our little project. So let me know in the comment section below anything you may want me to do. If it's your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. Until next time, peace out.